Gang, what's up? Welcome back to another edition here of Intuitive Angling. Much appreciate you guys checking the video out. Excuse my congestion a little bit. We got some major ragweed going on here in southwest Missouri. But anyway, today I'm going to give you guys some commentary on the whole Keith Poche incident that happened last week on the Red River. If you guys aren't familiar with it, Keith Poche won the Bassmaster Open last week down there. I think he got protested. And I'm going to get into what happened down there and sort of give you my opinion. So anyway, real quick, just want to remind you guys out there, please if you haven't had a chance, go by fishthemoment.com. Check out our fall lineup of lake map breakdowns. Got lakes all over the country. If you guys want to learn more about your favorite lake, or got a lake that you've never been to, you want to get some good spots on it, check it out there. I'll include the link in the description. And also, please hit that View Products tab at the bottom of the screen here when that comes up there. That's another good way to support the channel. Okay, Keith Poche's deal down there. First of all, I want to say right off the bat, congratulations, Keith. Well-deserved win, awesome win. Congratulations on making the classic. I love the way you fish. You're my hero for that. And in this video, I'm gonna get Keith's back on this thing because this is a little bit of a rant. First of all, I want to say, here's apparently what happened before I start ranting a little bit. Keith, a lot of the times he fishes out of this aluminum boat that's got a 90 horsepower motor on it. And I saw it because Keith was tied up and we were talking at the Arkansas River Bassmaster Open a couple years ago. So I checked his boat out. I loved it. It looks like he's fished out of it for 100 years. It's just, I just love this little boat he's got here. But anyway, he accessed this backwater there at the Red River, which is how he likes to fish a lot, got in there and won the tournament. And apparently there were some guys that didn't like it, the fact that he got in there. Some guys tried to cover up his areas with rocks. He got protested. He passed the polygraph test, all this type of stuff. So anyway, here's what I want to say about that. All you guys that think Keith did something wrong here, or whoever protested him, or whoever put rocks in front of that thing, you guys just need to take a seat on this one and sort of listen to what I got to say on this. So here's the hypocrisy that goes on in our sport. It's okay for some dude to spend $20,000 on electronics and have 6 graphs on his boat with the ability to point a graph in the front of his boat and see a bass swimming in front of him in live action and cast over to this bass that he can see simply because he's got the money to buy this technology and catch that bass. But it's not okay for somebody like Keith Poche to actually bass fish like bass fishing is intended to be, work hard, put in the dirt time, access these hard to get to waters, and there's some problem with that. In my opinion, if you're going to take all the rules, if you're going to take all the reins off of these dudes that are all for technology, take the reins off the people like Keith Poche, other guys like myself that like to get in these hard to get into areas. Get rid of the stupid rule that you can't get out of your boat to pull it over a shallow area. Get over these rules where you can't carry extra gas in your boat. Get rid of these rules that put limits on people that like to fish shallow water, get into hard to reach areas, and make it a little bit more level playing field. Because a lot of those rules sort of came about by myself and some other anglers years ago, where we used every bit of leeway we had, and we pushed the limits to access these hard to reach to areas to get in there and fish them. I don't care if somebody wants to dig a ditch to get back into an area to fish. If it's legal, and if, like I said, if anything that Keith wanted to do in this tournament, or people that fish like Keith, if you're not breaking some state law or federal law or whatever by doing so, let them do it. If they want to get in there and dig ditches to get back into an area, which I've done before. I've used to take shovels in my boat before. I remember Guido Hibben say, well, that's the first time I've seen anybody go fishing with a shovel on the boat. I've done stuff like that. I've done crazy stuff trying to get back in areas. I've jumped sandbars that are 15-foot dry land to get back into areas before. let us do stuff like that. And for somebody to have a problem with Keith Poche winning that tournament the way that he accessed that water, that's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in fishing. So anyway, the point of this video is that I just got so irritated when I heard that some guys had issue with the way Keith won that tournament about accessing some particular area. Keith's boat, all these dudes out there that are probably bitching about it, they've got more money in electronics than Keith has in his whole boat, that little aluminum boat. And if you think that it's some unfair advantage, go and get you an aluminum boat instead of spending it on live scope and all these other stuff that costs $20,000. So anyway, just a little bit irritated by that. I just wanted to again reiterate the fact that I think that Keith Poche's win, we need more wins like that. This is the first time I can remember. This is literally the first time I can remember in dozens of tournaments where somebody won a tournament actually real bass fishing and not video game fishing. It's so refreshing to see that. You know, we need more wins like that. We need the tournament organizations to cater to anglers like Keith Poche and people that want to fish like that. Take those stupid rules away so we can get in there. And you guys, I hear all this time, all this stuff they talk about, you know, well, you got to have live scope, you can't compete, you need to get it and keep up with the times. To hell with that. If you want to fish like that, then take the rules off guys like myself and Keith Poche, and you guys can just say whatever you want to do goes. Do whatever you need to do to get back into the hardest areas, and then sort of equalize it a little bit. But again, congratulations, Keith. You're my hero, man. Keep fishing like that. I love those type of wins. Good luck in the Bassmasters Classic. I hope you win a bunch more tournaments out of that little boat. And just wanted to throw that out there, guys. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Much appreciated. We'll talk to y'all later.